Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the fine print so you don't have to. Today we are diving into Mallinckrodt PLC's latest regulatory update, a filing that is all about a major business combination that went down earlier this year. Now this isn't just any old update, it's an amended report filed after the fact because, well, sometimes you need to add more details, especially when it comes to the nitty-gritty financials of a huge company merger. Think of it as a sequel where they add the deleted scenes explaining all the important financial stuff that was too much to fit in the original. So what is the big deal here? Mallinckrodt acquired Endo Incorporated, and this report is basically adding the essential financial statements and pro forma information that are required after such a significant business combination. They are filling in the blanks on the financial impact of this merger. Let's fast forward past the formalities. The core of this filing is all about showing the financial picture of the combined companies. This means diving into how Endo's financials look before and after the merger and what the combined entity is expected to do financially. They are presenting the audited financial statements for Endo Inc. as of the end of 2024 and also details for Endo International PLC, which is like the former version of Endo. This gives us a solid look at the historical financial health of the company that was acquired. We're talking about their actual performance, not just projections. Then we get a more recent snapshot with unaudited condensed financial statements up to June 2025. This helps us understand the financial status closer to the merger date, giving us a picture of recent operations. It's like looking at freshly developed photos versus older ones. But the real juicy stuff for understanding the merger's impact is the pro forma financial information. This is where they show you what the combined company would have looked like financially had the merger happened earlier. It helps us see the potential financial picture of the new combined Mallinckrodt and Endo. Imagine they are showing you a movie trailer for the combined business using past data to predict future performance. And of course, to make these numbers trustworthy, they've included consents from PricewaterhouseCoopers LLP, the independent auditors who have reviewed this financial information. This is basically a stamp of approval assuring us that the numbers are as accurate as possible. Now let's dig into what these numbers might be telling us. While the full detailed financial statements are exhibits, we can infer the purpose of this filing is to provide a comprehensive financial view of the acquisition. This includes established financials for Endo, both audited and unaudited, as well as pro forma statements that project the combined entity's financial standing. These pro forma statements are key, the real story here. They illustrate the combined company's financial position and operations as if the merger had already occurred at an earlier point in time. It allows investors and analysts to assess the potential synergies and the overall financial health of the newly formed entity. We're looking for signs that the merger will be financially successful, or if there are any red flags. For instance, if the pro forma balance sheet shows a significant increase in debt, it might indicate a risk. Conversely, if the pro forma statements of operations show increased profitability or cost savings, that is a positive sign. The goal of these filings is to give us a clear financial narrative of this major business move. So what is this entire filing really about? It is about transparency following a massive acquisition. Mallinckrodt is ensuring that all required financial details are properly submitted to the SEC for the business combination with Endo. This includes detailed historical financial data for Endo and projected financial statements for the combined company. Looking at this from a broader perspective, this filing is a critical piece of the post-merger puzzle. It is where Mallinckrodt is providing the concrete financial evidence to support the strategic decision to acquire Endo. Investors will scrutinize these numbers to see if the acquisition is likely to create value. We're looking for signs of financial strength or potential weaknesses that might arise from integrating these two large companies. The use of pro forma statements is particularly important. They are designed to give us an as-if view of the company's financial performance. This helps us understand the combined entity's potential revenue streams, cost structures, and overall profitability without having to wait for the first full reporting period after the merger is fully integrated. It is a proactive step to manage market expectations and provide clear financial insights. Ultimately, this is a very procedural filing, but it is packed with implications. It is the financial substance behind the merger news. Mallinckrodt is fulfilling its regulatory obligations while also providing the financial narrative that will shape how the market perceives this significant strategic move. Now let's talk about the bigger picture. This acquisition of Endo by Mallinckrodt is a big event in the pharmaceutical industry. Typically, mergers like this are driven by a desire to expand market share, to diversify product portfolios, or to achieve cost efficiencies. The financial statements here are the evidence that will either support or challenge those strategic intentions. We are essentially looking for the financial validation of this merger. Did Mallinckrodt overpay for Endo? Are there hidden financial liabilities we should be aware of? Or is this a smart strategic move that will lead to greater profitability and stability for Mallinckrodt in the long run? This amended filing is all about answering those questions through the lens of financial data. In conclusion, Mallinckrodt's filing is an essential disclosure serving to present the detailed financial information related to their acquisition of Endo. By filing these amended financial statements and pro forma data, they are providing the crucial financial context for this major corporate event. From what we can see, this filing is about laying out the financial groundwork for the combined entity. The focus is on making sure all the required financial disclosures are in order after the business combination. This includes the audited and unaudited financial records of Endo, alongside the pro forma financials that project the combined company's economic future. My take on this is that while the filing itself is procedural, the underlying financial data it contains is paramount. Investors will be dissecting these numbers to assess the true financial impact of the acquisition. The strength of the combined entity will hinge on how well these financials translate into real-world performance and shareholder value. The key here is to watch how these reported numbers materialize into actual operational results in the coming quarters. Alright, that is our breakdown of Mallinckrodt's latest filing. What is your take on these numbers and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.